Namaste, my dear friends, my dear gods, and my dear masters. Today is the World's Book Day. Like, what a great celebration. We are together reading books together. For us, every day is a book day. I started loving books from the year 2004. I started reading. The more and more the books I read, my knowledge starts flourishing in all the directions. There is a great saying, books are the swiftest shortcut for enlightenment. When I read this quotation in 2004, that is when I decided I have to be surrounded by books more than people. There should be more and more books. And there should be library in home. In my home, at least now, there will be 300 to 400 books of various subjects, but there will be books. Every book is a guru. Unconditional guru. We are never the same person before and after a book. Whatever books I have read, I have given it to many people. And I have printed lakhs of copies of books distributed for free. Because I know the value of books. I highly recommend autobiography books because one lifetime of a person, if you can get it in a nutshell, wow, what a great opportunity we have. Bhagavad Gita. All the autobiography books, all the spiritual books. When we read books, we connect to the gurus, we connect to the masters. There is never a concept of one guru in our life. There are many at different phases of life on different subjects. For my music, there are so many gurus. For my sports, there are so many gurus. For my computer education, there were so many gurus. For my spiritual education, there are so many gurus. We have to continuously learn. Today, I have completed one book, just in this 45 minutes. Today, the World Book Day, I'm very happy because I have completed a book. And before and after that book, what changes is your thinking. Because thinking molds the character. There are so many people in the recent times, they have messaged me after I have sent the book about vegetarianism. They told me, we have watched so many videos, but this book really converted us into vegetarians. That is the power of book. A book will change your thoughts, and thoughts molds your character. You connect 100% with the book because the book will never judge you. And there is no person there. There is no personality there. There is only a paper which is from the nature. You can read the book at your own pace, slow, medium, fast. 3 times you can reread a same paragraph. You can pause it, again start. Book will travel with you. If you read the 3 paragraphs again and again until you understand, it's absolutely okay. But if you watch a video, every time you pause, you go back and come. Is it same like what you do in the book? You must check. I'm very comfortable going and reading sometimes one paragraph which I don't understand. But going back and forth in a video, I'm not very comfortable. I connect more with the books. This was not the case before 20 years. For the past 20 years, the first time when I heard the word, the sentence, the quotation, books are the swiftest shortcut to enlightenment, then my thinking changed. I decided I must read as many books as possible. I got introduced to Lao Tzu, Shuangshu, the Chinese masters. I got introduced to Barbara Handclough, Barbara Marciniak, the greatest masters, Osho, Buddha. I've read all those books. And my greatest inspiration to read books is my Guru Patriji. Whenever I go and meet him, I will see piles of books next to him, not one or two. Minimum 6 to 10 books he has. And the night when all of us eat and sleep nicely, he'll be reading books. And we do surface reading. I have only seen 2 people in my life. One is my Guru Patriji and one more person who do surface reading. We must become SMEs, subject matter expertise in meditation. After reading so many books, you become expert. Then you don't need to read one word by one word. You can just browse through, you will get the points. I use my intuition power to read books. Some paragraphs, it just skips because there is nothing for me to learn. But certain places, my eyes goes and fixes. That is how I read books. 55 pages book, 45 minutes I completed. And I have learned what I need to learn. And the essence of what I have learned today, I want to share. It is very easy for anyone to hate others. It is very easy for anyone to take revenge on others. It is very, very easy for you to grind your mind about what happened in the past, the emotions, thoughts, and keep repeating. It is all very easy because we are trained to do so. But if you can forget or forgive that person, you are called the Father of Heavens. The mother forgives the children. Mother has a great heart. And if you want to have a universal heart, you must not have anything about anybody. Wow. Easy to say, but try. The moment I read, my heart expanded. Yeah. And I remembered one thing. Anything we do, we must see from the perspective from the higher worlds. Will Buddha see the same situation like how I am seeing? How does the Buddha see this situation? How will Buddha speak? How will Buddha think? If you see from that perspective, then we are called be a Buddha. Otherwise, we are Buddhas, stuck in the physical body, emotional body, mental body. And our minds will be very small. If you want a higher thinking, remember, my dear friends, if you want a higher thinking, your lifestyle has to be very simple. Otherwise, we waste so much of time for our lifestyles. Taking care of the body, so much of time is wasted. Simple lifestyle will help you get so much of time. Past 20 years, I disconnected all the so-called relatives from my life. All the unnecessary gatherings, functions, everything I disconnected. Only essential, I go, few hours I get back. Only when there is a universal service, I go, I give time. Otherwise, no. Yes, I am very calculative in the time I give to others. And that should be related to the service. Otherwise, no use. When people say, hey, can you play Santur? We want to listen. I say, sure. Can you sit in meditation? If you don't meditate, I don't play. So the ground rule is simple. I keep the lifestyle very simple so that I am always happy. We have to be surrounded with books. Books are the swiftest shortcut to enlightenment. Take these words. We all are meditating, we are listening to the sessions, you all are investing your time for yourself. For what? Enlightenment. Then what is the shortcut you want to implement? Without books, you are going to take a very long road. Start loving the books because nobody is going to conduct examinations after these books. And you don't need to 100 times read the same book and do by hearts. No. Grasp how much ever is possible. If you can understand only 10% from a book, enough. Go to the next book. Keep this book. After 6 months, you read the same book. You will see from a different perspective. The book did not change. The text is same. The font is same. The content is same. Who changed is you changed. When you read the book again after 6 months or 3 months, if you are able to gather more different points, it means your growth is good. That is how you measure how you have grown. Physical gurus, many people will come. Lakhs of people have come in my life, they are gone. Just like we read a book and we move to next book. There will be favorite books always. We must learn from everybody. We must learn every possible book. Then our thinking keeps changing. We will start thinking in a very broader perspective. Otherwise, we become narrow-minded. Every book will slash your ego. And when you listen to others' experience, it will slash your ego. Spiritual ego is a big topic. I know. I only know. That is a big ego. I am learning. It's very important. I am always a student of spirituality. And I keep sharing what I know to the unknown people because that is a service. If I share with my closed, small circle of people or to the relatives, then it is selfishness. Then your soul doesn't grow. Your heart never expands. There are so many books. We can start with any book. I'll post a link in the group. Look at that. Books are like crystals. You just see, suddenly you will feel, I want to read this. And start from that. So remember, anything that happens in our life, see from the perspective from the higher worlds. Don't see from your mind. Then the way you think, speak, and handle things will be divine. Books will always help you to expand and see beyond. I am so lucky to meet Patriji. He himself has read 1 lakh books. And I worked closely with him to publish so many books. So much of literature work I have worked with him. If you get time, you can read books, or you can change the perspective of the life. You keep reading book, in between you do other works. So in the 24 hours in the calendar, you should say book reading. In between 8 hours, you do works. You do 2 hours cooking, 1 hour traveling, but all the gap fillers has to be books. Books are the best friends. They always want to give you, they never judge you. And if you start reading more books like this, you will get a network of people who are aligned with the higher thinking. And in this ITP, we are trying to create such community of higher thinkers. Not the lower thinkers or the small thinkers. Higher thinking is needed. Remembering that we are souls is needed. Today, World Book Day, I am very happy. I completed book and I read the book along with all of you. Thank you very much, my dear friends.